welcome everybody to Sortswire. On this special show, we're going to have the extravaganza like no other from the West, and we're going to dedicate an entire show to the Godwin-Freeman affair, basketball and wrestling. We got boys and girls action. But first, a few notes. First and foremost, Macho Harris has been named Parade All-American the first time from this area since Matt Ferrier of Matoaka back in 1998. He's going to Virginia Tech, defensive back, specialist, returner style. He's got a great career in front of him. Congratulations go out to Macho. Also, congratulations go out to the Deep Run boys soccer team from last year, most of them again from this year, who received the award for All Academic Team, one of the many that are given out by the NSCAA, not to be confused with the NCAA, or even just getting your words out. The NSCAA, anyway, it's the National Soccer Coaches Association of America, deemed Deep Run is one of the best all-academic teams in the country. Congratulations, guys. Now, let's get on with the good stuff. You know that Deep Run and Hermitage are vying for the #1 spot in girls basketball, and that one now belongs to Deep Run. Boys basketball, Hermitage took care of Deep Run and vying for one of the top spots in the top 4 positions in the Colonial District. Then there's Godwin and Freeman, the two lovable bunch of guys that you can never get enough of. All right, here it is. It's a bunch of tough guys that are going to teach each other a lesson. And if these guys aren't careful and bring it all in, they can find themselves needing a doctor. It's that kind of a game that you only get from Godwin Freeman. Everybody, it's time to go to our big highlights. But first, one more thought about Deep Run. You know, a team like that doesn't get that kind of a recognition unless they're thinking outside the penalty box. You'd like that. Roll with the highlights. Unranked Godwin rolls in at 9-3, and that's going to change after tonight. Murr and Haran headline the All-Star cast for the Eagles. The Rebels, in one word, this year, struggle. They fouled the Siegel Center 3 years in a row. This year, they're just struggling to find the basket. Most of these ladies didn't play last year as starters, but they did see action. And somehow, what's going on at practice has to translate in the game. The silver lining in all this, Lauren Foley, the all-time leading scorer for Freeman with over 1,200 points, making it happen by herself. Mandy Hester in her rookie year. Hey, your hair looks great. That looks salon perfect. And Louise Foley, modest, and she's not going to tell you. She led her Rhode Island high school squad in their 3rd year to a state title. Hey, everybody at Short Pumps, you hear that? Start printing your state playoff tickets. And the defense, the Louise Foley defense just derails the Freeman attack, and things are looking good already for her. Louise Foley. Hey, that's Dean Lakey. Remember him from the James River Rapids, James River Blaze? Remember the names like Desmond, Smith, Nichols, Jay Marola? He was the coach. Mandy Hester was the team captain at U of R girls basketball team when Bob Foley was the coach. And that guy in the background, that dude, he told his mom he's at guitar practice. A chord, B chord, C chord, back to A chord. Hey, keep rocking, baby. All right, back to the game. Godwin bombs away. Three-pointer at 12 points on the night. And things just weren't working right for the Rebs. Godwin would score 11 points in the first quarter. Freeman would chalk up 9 after 1. Louise Foley, get ready for the attack. Mandy Hester trying to get the girls to spread the offense. Between Haran and C, they scored 26 points. Godwin D was effective in shutting down the attack by the Rebs, who did not score a single point in the second quarter. Everything's looking was almost looking roses for Louise Foley's crew, and time to find somebody new to put in the game. How about that girl? Yeah, put in Little Foley. Good call, Coach. Except she can't wear number 14. Because Lauren's wearing that number. Quick, get some help. Isn't that nice? Lauren, her mother. Yeah, that's sweet. Now, quick, double teamer, strip the ball, bust up their transition game, and go the other way for the Thunder Jam! Only a mother's love. Hey, let's talk to chemistry teacher Kassadorf about cloning 4 more Laurens. You think we'll get them by the break? I don't know. I'll call right now. Tough all over. Godwin scored 8 points to take the lead in the second quarter. And a quick word with Miss Louise Lime Cooler, big superstar at Penn State. We want to talk to you. No, seriously, we want to talk. All right, mystery guest. He played as a studio musician for Hendrix, Zeppelin, and HR Puff and stuff. Who is it? That man, Dr. Pruden, Freeman's principal. Get back!
Now you've got Freeman, your daughter's on that team, and you've got your wife coaching Godwin's team. Who are you rooting for tonight?
Freeman.
Freeman all the way. Why Freeman?
Blood is thicker than water. I'm with my daughter all the way.
Okay, so how do you think Freeman's been playing this first half so far?
Well, Freeman has just turned it over too many times, and that's what's hurting them. They're not getting enough shots. I mean, it was 11-9 after the first quarter, and they were taking care of the ball, and then they started to give it up a little bit and didn't even score in the second quarter. They've got to get back to slowing it down, taking care of the ball, and getting better shots, and getting the ball to Lauren.
You think Coach will tell them that during halftime?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Mandy's a good coach. He does a good job, and she's just got to calm the players down. It's such an emotional game for all the players that sometimes they get a little ahead of themselves.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the game.
Oh, you're welcome.
Coach Foley, what did you tell your ladies during halftime today?
Just basically, Freeman's doing a great job of taking away our inside game, but that doesn't mean we got to stop working. Our inside players need to keep working hard. Things will open up and force the defense to play longer, and things will, as I said, they'll be there when we keep working. Good ball movement, just keep taking care of it.
Now, is Lauren grounded if she wins the winning points to the Freeman game?
No, I'm not that mean of a mother. It's only a game.
Thank you. Good luck. Coach Hester, what did you tell your ladies during halftime?
Well, I just told them to keep on working on the things that we worked on in practice, on making good passes, ball fakes, and rising our wings a little bit up out of the corner, whereas they're trapping down low rather than a little bit higher. So we want to get them out of the corners, make them a little bit more available to our point guards on a little easier pass to shorten it up, and just tell them to really take a breath and relax. Okay. It's a fun game, and come out and do what they can and know what to do right.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Very much.
So, Coach Carter, you just got here. How do you think this game, what do you think the ladies can do?
Well, I know that Freeman struggles to score. They have not had a lot of experience coming back other than Lauren Foley. And, I'm sure that they're very well coached. Mandy's, I know, has them playing as hard as they can, but, it's hard to replace or you can't get experience without experience. And so, I don't know. I think Godwin, from what I've seen, has got some solid players that you kind of know what to expect out of them, and they're fairly experienced. Even our sophomores got a lot of playing time last year. I guess our girls kind of went through what Freeman's going through, a year ago.
Okay.
So.
Thank you, Coach.
Sure.
Outstanding work by Michelle Davis, Cassidy Haran, and Megan C. Again, picking up where they left off in the second half. And eventually Freeman would score 2 of their 7 points in the third. But it was a long night for Miss Foley, 15 points game high. And Godwin would roll and win for the first time in several years at the Larry Parpet Center, 44-33. And then a special moment between Mom and Lauren. Now that's sweet. Godwin would roll on to win this one. And they move up their record 6-2, 10-3.
Cassidy, number 11, great game tonight. Now, how was it beating Freeman at home?
It just felt awesome. We haven't beat them here in a really long time. And we had some tough years in the past 3 years, and it's finally coming together for us, so it feels great.
Now, you have 14 points tonight. Now, who are some key players that helped you?
Megan and Wayne and Carrie had some awesome passes. We couldn't get it into Whitney and Mallory as much, and they were just awesome at kicking it out and everything.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach Foley, great game tonight. Now, the things that you told your players during halftime, did they live up to that, and did they actually do what you asked them to?
Yeah, they did. We made an adjustment at halftime with our inside game, and it took a little while to get the concept, but I'm very proud of our guards. Our guards stepped it up tonight. Our inside game, is pretty strong, and we knew it was only a matter of time before teams started collapsing on us, and Mandy, had Freeman defense do a great job of shutting that down, and our guards are starting to come around and become more of an offensive threat.
Now, Coach Hester, who coached for Godwin, actually, could you tell any resemblances of past coaching that she might have taken from Godwin?
I wasn't really paying attention to that. I know the kids were well aware of, okay, if they call this, they're running that, and if they call that, they're running that. I'm just familiar with the Freeman players from watching them the last couple of years and coming to all of Lauren's games. So I knew on them kind of who could do what and what their strengths and weaknesses were.
Thank you so much. Megan and Carrie, great game tonight now, ladies. Now, Carrie, you were in a little bit of foul trouble early in the game, but Coach was very proud of you. Now, tell me about that.
I don't know, just getting calls fouled on little things, and Mallory was having the same problems. Both had 4 fouls in the fourth quarter. I don't know, we just hustled a lot.
It was hard. Your defense was great stepping it up and trying to keep Lauren away from the ball. Tell me how y'all helped doing that.
Well, I just moved my feet, and we didn't want her to get it. We knew she was a threat, and that was our main priority, not letting her get it.
Who else helped you on D tonight?
Everyone. Cassidy, Carrie, every person. I don't want to name anybody.
Now, ladies, were y'all impressed by the Freeman team tonight? They are really aggressive coming out here. Carrie?
Yeah, it was kind of tough with Mandy being our ex-coach and all. We knew it was going to be a tough game with Lauren, and we knew they were out to get us. But I think we played well together, and I think we held them nicely.
What about your view, Megan?
I think we played awesome, and I thought Freeman had a good team too and a good coach, so I thought it was a great game.
And now, Memory Lane on Sortswire. Caitlin Ho, freshman at Longwood, talk to me about softball and what college life is like for you and what you thought about today's game.
Well, softball in college is definitely a lot more time-consuming than softball in high school. You know, there's a lot more work involved and a lot more dedication. Tonight's game, we played hard. You know, Godwin came out hard. Miss Foley's a good coach, but maybe next year we'll get him.
Zach, your thoughts about tonight's game? You just finished witnessing the girls' game. Your thoughts about the girls' game and the boys' game and being back here after some time away at Bridgewater?
There's nothing like a Freeman-Godwin game. You know, the Freeman girls came out and they gave it their best. They lost. Hopefully our boys can get it done for them tonight. So.
Many folks are talking that your younger brother Ryan is really coming out this year and being a force to reckon with. Your thoughts about your Ryan's play?
Well, he is my younger brother, so I mean he's been playing really good this year. Although I'll still beat him on the court every once in a while, but he's doing really good this year, and I hope he continues it.
Talk to me about playing at Bridgewater. What's it take to stay on a team at Bridgewater as opposed to staying on the Freeman team? What are the things you got to do at that level to compete?
School's a lot tougher up there. It's college, of course, you know, but it's a lot more in depth up there. You have practice a couple hours a day, then you have to study at night. So it's not like at high school you go home and not do anything after practice. In college, you have to go and study for a couple hours, and it's a long, long day up there, and so it's pretty tough.
Last thing, inquiring minds want to know, can you now beat your dad on one-on-one?
Of course. No, he still gets me every once in a while, but he's getting old, so I beat him pretty good every once in a while.
Now it's time for the boys game. Godwin, Freeman, here at Freeman. Now I'm here with Luke, and now we've got them in Corey Seller. We got him in suits. What's up with the suits tonight?
Our team's been improving for the past couple of months. You know, we had a pretty tough loss to Hermitage, but we think we got a good chance tonight against Freeman. We got a good crowd.
Now, Luke, what's up with the attire tonight? What are you wearing?
You know, I'm going with a sportier look. I'm looking to trying to look sharp. You know, Godwin colors. You know, red and white. That's all I'm looking for tonight.
Okay. Thanks. All right, Emily Farrell, what cow outfit? Come here. What about this Godwin Freeman game? What do you think is going to happen?
Godwin is going to kick some butt.
That's it? Just kick some butt? That's all?
Yeah, we're going to do awesome.
You know, not going to kick it up on the defense. Going to have some key players. Brett James, Billy Reynolds. Come on, tell me.
Brett James will probably take the game for the Eagles.
Thank you. All right. Dane Height, Will Downer, come down here. Yeah, so you representing for Godwin tonight?
What?
You're representing for Godwin tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you know Godwin's going to win, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They're awesome.
Okay. Will, come here. What's up with the basketball? Shouldn't you be on the court?
Basketball, baby. It's Godwin basketball.
Why aren't you on the court?
You know I can't play basketball.
You're tall enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm ungraceful. I'm uncoordinated.
Now, who do you think? Now, do you think Freeman's going to be some competition? Let's get serious. Aggressive. You know, how's their defense going to be?
They're a big team, but we're a lot quicker. We got a lot more speed than they do.
Now, you know they're coming into this game 5-1 in the district. Now, tell me, you think Tell me a little bit about basketball that's gonna happen tonight.
We got to win this game. This would definitely help us get into district championship play. It would definitely help us get there, and it would definitely kickstart our season. We'd really take off from this point if we won.
Tony, what is up with this? What is up?
I'm Billy Reynolds, baby. I'm Billy Reynolds. Billy. The guy we
What's
need,
up with
baby.
the hat? What's up with the hat?
It's Billy Reynolds. It's Billy Reynolds.
It's all
God,
Billy
we
Reynolds?
need
Where,
It's all Billy
you don't
Reynolds.
have him written on your stomach or anything like that?
It's Billy Reynolds. I love Billy Reynolds. Billy Reynolds.
Okay.
Just interview some crazy people. Hey, this is Duncan Southall, Freeman High School, and you know what's going on because we're going to win this game. I'm about to interview some people. Here we go. We got Tyler Blackwell on the mic. Come over here to Tyler Blackwell. Tyler Blackwell, what do you think's going to go on in this game? I know it's total domination, but just tell them what you think's going to happen.
All right, my prediction is at least 3 or 4 dunks by Newman Granger, a couple more by Thondeek, probably one by Ryan. I predict Rebels by 20. Let's go, Rebs!
Yeah! I'm just saying Rebels are going to win by 10. Come over here real quick. Come over here. We got an all-state cross-country runner right here. What do you think he's going to happen tonight?
I think Ryan Butler is going to go crazy tonight. His Yaman status is off the hook. He's going crazy, hitting mad threes. Freeman's going to dominate this game. That's all I got to say.
Hey, and one more thing. Hey, Rebels, what do you got to say about the game?
It's the West End Classic like no other. Godwin Swagger's in at 7-6 looking for the spinoff. And looking for the rest of the season, that's Brett Elon James, leading scorer for the Eagles with a 1,500-plus crowd. And that's Bobby Foley. You may know his sister, Lauren. Yeah, 1,000 points by junior year. Listen to the crowd roar when they announce Hunter Thomas's name, and you got to love that. Up next, Freeman in for a dogfight at the Larry Parpet Center, and that is fella, your friend and mine, Tunde Ogun. He's cool like that. That's all Metro. Bischoff tied in, and we're looking at ready to play at the One Parpet Center. It's Elon versus all Metro. Let's hear it. And the dish and the reject by Thondeek, and that's nice. Thondeek with a dish. In a minute here, Butler. Thondeek will find Tunde for the first score of the night. Yeah, it's time for Elon to, count it. We haven't heard from Ryan Butler yet. We need to hear from Ryan Butler. Godwin on the attack. And check out Ryan Butler with a snag. And then the fish. Thondeek with a thunder down below, and that gets the crowd going nuts. The six-man delirious as he delivers, and what a great turnout. And look, a little higher. Hey, Macho, they found your diamond over at Freeman. Go pick it up. Freeman rolling up 10 points in the first quarter. Godwin follows right up there with the tray, and 9 points in the first. Nothing but pure, that one goes in, nothing but pure love in basketball. Larry Parpet getting his boy straight. Bobby Foley. Yes! And you thought I was going to say Lauren, didn't you? No. I know that's not Lauren. Tomorrow's one-on-one game. I think I'll pick Bobby on that team, not Lauren. That was a good shot. Okay, are you ready to get stunned? Bella is, that's impressive. Bella, yeah. Tunde's impressed with that shot, and all right. Remember the movie The Natural when Glenn Close stands up 54, Redford jacks it out of a park for the home run? Remember the movie? It works just like that in real life. And Godwin, yes. Do you believe? Oh my! Bobby Foley with the three, and the parents are impressed. But check out Mom. Where's Mom? Can you find Mom on this thing? Mom, not impressed. I think Mom wants to see Bobby do that blindfolded before she stands up and cheers. I see, tough crowd over there, and check it out, nice defense. Oh, the spin move, get out of town with that, the thriller and the 2, and they love it at Godwin. All right, this game's still every bit a close game. Butler, Tunde, look too surprised and yet quiet, the crowd. And they all like that one. 21-18 at the break.
All right, we're here at Douglas Freeman. We're down 21-18 at halftime, third quarter. I got Mitch Carr here in the banana outfit. He wants to say something.
Well, it seems like we're having a little trouble scoring in the first half, and all we need to do is get the ball to Bischoff because I played with him. And honestly, I know it's the guys are.
Bristow's got to get out of here. Get out of here. Get the
scoreboard.
Get the scoreboard. Hey, Troy Meade, what do you want?
Butler is by far the most dominant player in front of Brett James this year. That's all I got to say.
Ryan Butler's going to come out in the second half. Brett James already got 2 fouls. Bobby Foley 6 points. He's not there. He's not good. Let's say, Bischoff, we need to get the ball to Bischoff down low. I'll tell you what, Rebels are coming back, and we're going to win this. Here we go. Let's go.
Now I'm here with some of the crazy senior guys. Now, Matt Foster, tell me about the game in his first half.
Well, we all know that the Eagles are up by what? That's 3 points. We got Brett James. He's had a little bit of foul trouble. But we all know he'll be coming back in the second half.
Hey, hold on.
Peanut, what is your feeling?
Well, all I have to say is Brett James wasn't even in but what, 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes in the first half. Brett James, the secret weapon is coming out in the second half.
The secret weapon.
The secret weapon.
Sorry, Bristow.
Two words. Brett James.
Okay. Brett James.
Brett James is coming out.
James.
I mean, I'm thinking a lot of points. How about you?
All right, we're gonna look out for Brett James in the second half.
Godwin Tennis 2005.
Godwin Tennis
2005. Boys.
Tennis? We got tennis and soccer?
Godwin Tennis.
Bristow. Wait, I got the man, Justin Bristow. Justin, what is on your mind, Justin?
Obviously.
Scoreboard
21-18. Brett played maybe 3 minutes in the first quarter. Once Brett comes out, they're saving him for the second half. He's got 2 fouls. He could have played the last 2 minutes of the first half, but no. They're saving him. First play, alley-oop to Brett.
You think we're going to beat him on Freeman's floor? Godwin's going to beat him on the floor?
Nothing else needs to be said. 47-39.
You know, that's a funny thing. Wherever you see Justin Bristow, we got to find Josh Simpson. We just haven't seen him in the crowd yet, but somehow I know he'll make these highlights. All right, both teams will come out in the second half as if there wasn't a break. You hard to believe, huh? All right, woo. The big work up front, and then it's time for action. Elon with the rebound, brings it down low. Then Elon, check this out, Elon with a follow-up slam. That's what makes him #1 in short pump. And they're all crying out for Cheese Whiz on that one. Don't know what that really means, just kind of made it up, throwing it out there, see if it sticks. Okay, no pun intended. Ryan Butler plays librarian and shushes the crowd. Oh, they love that one. All right. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's Josh Simpson. I told you Josh Simpson would make the... That did not impress Coach Barpet one bit. Maybe if I put Bischoff in there. What do you think? All right, Butler, back to the game. Let's get serious. Mom is just so proud of her, Ryan. Say cheese, Ryan. Ryan, she's taking your... Look over at least once. That's 3 pictures she just blew. All right. Put in Holden Bryant. It's time for the spinoff. Time for everything to happen. Holden Bryant's your man. Put him in. Put in Holden. Brought to you by Dad and Mom. Okay, Butler with 10 points on the night. Check out the sweet shot. The J. You love it. And Charlie Hart... Charlie Hart, ladies, is putting together a new dance team. And check that out. You got to be able to have these kind of moves. Charlie putting together a new dance team to dance at all the JV games. That's right. Go ahead, Charlie. Love the shorts, Charlie. Keep that up. And we'll just sit and watch Charlie do his thing for a while. You know, only on Channel 36 we get to watch Charlie Hart. There you go, Charlie. He's got the whole crowd going like this. Eventually, we'll get back to the basketball game. Yeah, we're just kind of... Okay, back to the basketball game. Still down by 3 in the fourth. Tunde gets rejected, but doesn't know the meaning of the word no. You gotta love the second effort. Tied at 37, but Elon would ice the game with his free throws. 2 big ones at the end, and let's now go to Michelle, who would Elon as they win their first game in several years at 1 Parpet Center.
Freeman was an aggressive team. Tell me, who helped you tonight?
Who really helped us was the sophomore stepping up. The atmosphere here at Freeman is always tremendous. The crowd's always loud. Everything's all packed out, and the sophomores in particular, they really stepped up.
Now, how does it feel to beat Freeman on their home court tonight?
It feels awesome to beat Freeman on the home court, especially since they were 10-4 and they were up the top of the district, and we've won 7 of our last 8, and we're keep moving up. And first year we weren't gelling, but now we're starting to play, and things are going good for us.
All right, thanks, Brett. Go dry off.
Okay, we're moving up. All right, but next week's a huge week for us. We start back over next week. Yeah. We start back over. Yeah. And you know, right off the bat, before we went to Chantilly, we weren't playing the way we were capable of playing. All right? We got 2 games next week. We got Hermitage and John Marshall, 2 teams that are above us.
Your sister played today, in her game. Now, tell me, yeah, I'm getting to the family stuff. Okay, so tell me about that. You watched that game. Tell me about your sister.
Actually, we didn't get to watch it. We watched about 15 seconds of it. We got here late.
Okay, so let's say you're one-on-one, or let's say you had to choose between your dad and your mom. Like, what do you think your dad would choose if it was you or Lauren?
Probably Lauren, because I got my mom on my side, so he's got to go with Lauren, just to even it out. But I just got to say, Godwin gets the sweep the first time around. Godwin.
I think Godwin played great. They play as a team. They're young. I give them all the credit in the world for the way they played. But, we just got to use this as motivation. We beat Hermitage last week. I think we can beat any team in the district, in the region. We played with some great teams in the BCC. We just got to take this as motivation and a building block to get better.
Then everybody stepped up. When Brett got in foul trouble, they found a way to keep that lead. And when he came back, they found a way to win the game. Mom, your view?
Excuse me?
On the game tonight?
I thought it was a very good game. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention. All right, I'm better now. With Godwin Freeman, it's a close game no matter who's having the better record or who's supposedly the better team. No matter what, it's always going to be close, and that was the situation, the girls and the guys game.
Okay, now parents, let's say one-on-one, dad and mom. Who would you choose, Bobby or Lauren? Who would be your first pick?
Michelle.
Who would be your first pick?
Danny.
Okay, the Foley family.
Man, what a show. Did you like it? Hey, listen, stay tuned on our next episode. We hope you like the feature we showed you last time on Pamela Humphreys, the biggest and brightest majorette ever to come out of Tucker. Well, did you know that Libby Coulter, she's a teacher over at Pemberton, was ranked number 4 in the nation as a majorette, a twirler? We're having her feature story on our next Sortswire. That's right. Her husband called in and said, did you know she was ranked number 4? I believe them when they call me up and say that stuff. So thanks to Joe Coulter. Libby Coulter is going to be on the show next week. We'll have all kinds of embarrassing pictures from 1979. On that note, I'm Iván Alzuro. For Sean Connolly in the booth, we got to go. See you next time, everybody.
Make it very, very hard. These laws will last about 5 years. Piece 1, piece 2, piece 3, newcomer. See if you can put them together. All right, that's it. You'd use that maul to secure it. You, sir, try to tug that out. Okay. It's not going to go anywhere. It's good, firm construction. It's all wood. There's no metal.
Well, the colonists, when they were here, they wore 2 different types of fabric for their clothing. It was wool and then linen. And what I have on is all linen. The linen comes from a plant called flax. And once it's been processed, it's going to look like this And then I would spin this. And I'm not going to spin it, but it would be on a distaff like this. And then see I have this little bucket, this little pot down here that has water in it, and I would keep my fingers wet as I'm spinning it so it will stick to itself and spin. Now you'll probably have heard the term about a girl, like a girl who has a beauty of a flaxen hair, flaxen beauty. This is where it comes from, is from the flax here, because that looks like hair, doesn't it? So that's where you get the term flaxen beauty from, is from this. And once I spin it, it's going to look like this. And I'll pass it around, and it's kind of rough. And then after I spin it, then I'll take it and boil it, and it will get softer. And the more you wash linen, the softer it will get. Okay? All right, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spin some wool for you. And I'm going to use a type of sheep that's called Lincoln. And Lincoln is a black sheep, okay? At least this one is. And that's where you nurse around bye-bye black sheep. It's actually brown wool, but it's called black. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to card it. And why I'm carding it is I want to get all the fibers going in one direction. And sometimes there's still grasses in it, and I want to get the grass out. And sometimes there's bugs in it, and I want to get the bugs out. I'm going to card it. And now you can see the fibers now all go in one direction and going this way. And that'll make it easier to spin. And the spinning is going to take place right where my thumb is going to be. All this spinning, this big machine does is just takes this wool and puts a twist into it. My right hand is doing what's called drawing. If I didn't draw or pull on it, then I would have really big clumps of wool there, and instead of it being all uniform in shape. Okay. And once I do this, I would fill up a bobbin, and then I would take two bobbins together. If you see the wool here, the yarn, you'll see it's two-ply. And you know what two-ply means? Where they got the two yarns and they're kind of together. What I would do is take those two bobbins there, and I would spin them together. And where I was spinning my wheel this way, I would turn my wheel going the opposite direction. I would take some of the twist out, and then they will stick to each other, and it become your plied yarn. And then once you have your yarn, your wool spun into yarn, then it's ready to either knit with or to weave with. And I have a little loom here. If you have never woven before, and you can try, I'll show you how it works. And as we're doing our spinning, and you can take a turn on the loom. Now, when you're on the left side, this little knob here needs to be in the back, okay? And then you're going to go through this hole here called a shed. You're going to bring your shuttle through, and then you're going to beat it. And bring this forward. And beat it. Just keep on. And what we're doing here is just a plain weave. This is a two-harness loom, so it's only going to do an over-under weave, not anything fancy like your jeans. If you see, has a diagonal in it, and it's called a twill stitch. And so you need more than two harnesses for that. Okay, so what we're going to do, why don't you come on over here, and you can, there's cards over here. You can card your wool first, and then you can get a stick, and I can help you make a bracelet. And if you want to try the drop spindles, I have some drop spindles over here.